idea. We'll cross the streams.
Cross the streams.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
Guess what time it is, movie maniacs? It's time for the Movie Madness Talk Tuesday with your magical, awesome Halloween host, William Davis Moore. What is going on, everybody? Guess who I have in the waiting room? That's right, all the way from Hollywood, Florida. I think it's Hollywood, Florida. Or Southern Florida and Northern Miami. That sounds so strange. It's DJ Valentine. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. In like a maniac. Is my sound on? In-game UHD unavailable. Those sons of bitches. Are you there, man?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hey. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. I was just checking my sound.
Oh, okay.
How's everything with you, man?
We're not on the air, are we?
We are.
Oh, hey, welcome to the Miscast Entertainment Program. I didn't know we were on the air. Hi, guys.
Yeah. Hello.
You kind of sound like you're in a tunnel.
Really?
You kind of got a little Sylvester Stallone Daybreak thing going on right now, which is, I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me.
Sylvester Stallone Daybreak.
like he got me on speakerphone or something.
No, man.
Okay.
In the chat, guys, sound off if my sound is messed up, and I'll.
It might just be me, guys. I am old. I can't really hear much of anything anymore.
I don't think I mess with anything, but you know. Oh, maybe my. No, I thought maybe the cleaning crew maybe hit a knob or something, but. What is up, everybody in the chat? Hey, Natalie, welcome to Movie Madness. Always a pleasure to see you. Mike, awesome. Yeah, man. We'll talk about Eddie. That's fucked up, I gotta say. Justin, get her done, my man. Welcome to the show. Pixel Pia Internet for Beginners. What? You did it. You done changed your name. Very nice. Very nice. That's another thing we could talk about.
Are you ready to play the game that
yeah.
America is just clamoring for?
Yes, definitely.
I like to call this game Fuck Knows. We're here to play Fuck Knows with William Moore. William, I'm going to read you a movie name, and you're going to tell me when it comes out. Are you ready?
I am.
The first movie. The Batman. When does it come out?
2030.
Fuck Knows is the correct answer. What's the next one? Dune. When does it come out?
Late 2021.
Fuck Knows. That's the answer. Shazam 2. When does it come out?
Never.
Who the fuck knows? Correct. Black Adam.
That one I wouldn't have known.
That's definitely a fuck knows. That's a
exactly.
That's a definite. That's on a letterhead. They put that in a letter. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, who the hell knows?
I do have these dates here. I'm just being facetious because
Natalie's like, fuck knows.
Fuck knows. Yeah, I think Batman is March 2022. It just moved. Dune took October 2021. Shazam 3 took June 2023. We'll all be dead by then.
Wait, Shazam 3 got an announcement?
Two. Shazam 2.
I was like, what?
I'm sorry. Shazam 2, The Fury of the Gods, or whatever the hell it's called. It comes out June 2023. 3 years from now.
God, dude, like,
Black Adam is to be determined, so probably at sometime when the sun explodes. No Time to Die is April 2021. Doctor Strange right now is still March 2022. The Matrix 4, which should be a movie, shouldn't exist, is April 2022.
2020 what?
2.
Oh shit! I thought you said 23. I was like, no, dude.
It moved up. It went. I think it was originally August or something, and I think it moved earlier.
Dude, I thought they already shot that movie earlier.
Oh, it doesn't matter if they shot it. We've already determined this. There's nowhere to show it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Where are we going to show it?
I know.
Wonder Woman's been done for 2 years.
I know. There's like some theaters are starting to shut down indefinitely. Like they're not opening.
Regal's done.
Yeah, the Shadowwood up here just like died forever.
The company that will remain nameless that I work for has stated that they are not going to close, but they've lied before. And so they're doing this thing where I guess they're still turning a profit. It's just if it's enough of a profit, because they allow people to rent out the movie theaters to watch classic movies. So they're instead of getting like 5 people in the movie theater, they can get 5 people, but it'd be for $149 instead of 20. So they've been doing that.
I can't believe that's even working. Oh my God, Nerdy Nomicon is in the house. Holy shit, dude. Welcome to Movie Madness Talk Tuesday. You belong here, brother. It's been a hot minute. How you doing? Yeah, but I don't see how they're making any money, dude. I mean, you're saying they're renting the theaters up. Like,
it's who? Again, I've seen the overhead. I've just seen like the labor stuff. I don't know how much rent is. I don't know what they're doing. And we're in Florida. Florida is the butthole of the world. So I don't know if they have a moratorium on rent, because I know it's not cheap.
Yeah, dude.
I see some of these bills that come over on our thing, and I'm just like, wow, how are we paying? Like, we had like a light to inspect the lights. It was $14,000.
Holy
So
shit.
I can only imagine anytime something breaks and you have to call somebody, it's money. So, and things have been breaking because we had that big old hiatus. So there have been times like when we were working or functioning normally, where you would like, oh, okay, this projector's down, or something's wrong with this thing. You just call a person, they come out and fix it. It wouldn't even be a second guess. Yeah, now you have to like, it better be the end of the world if you're calling somebody to fix some shit.
It's got to get approved by the gods.
Right. Please, are you sure? Do you need 3 icy machines? I don't know.
I honestly, I don't understand how they can be anywhere near above water. I mean, with the loss of being closed for like 7 months, and then like not making even when you are open, like you're still in a hole. We're open for, during the week. I'm not sure about any other places, but I know we're open. The doors are open for 4.5 hours. We're there cleaning and all that other stuff, but the doors during the week are like 4.5 hours open. And then during the weekend, it might be a little bit longer, like 1 to 10:30 maybe. So that's like 9.5 hours open. So that's not a lot of time. I know we have, again, we're in a situation where we have 6 people doing the job of 18 people. So it's and like you're the 6 people.
Yeah, we're the 6 people because
you're the 6 people.
Well, when we were functioning normally, we had like 18 people that did what I do, and now there's 6 of us. So that's a lot of payroll that's gone. So
yeah, it's crazy.
But even if you're cutting all these corners, it's just I don't know what rent. I can only fucking imagine what rent is in electrical bills and water bills, because last time you've been to a movie theater, people flush the toilet, and that's a lot of fucking water.
Yeah, I don't see how like the payroll could even remotely even begin to.
Lights never go off there, so yeah, power's always being used. So I don't know exactly.
Natalie says this is so depressing, this COVID shit. And then
it's
Mike
bad.
says Trump said economy is strong, but every business is going to write all this. But every business is going to write all this stuff off when tax.
At least we'll get a stimulus check. Oh wait, no, we won't.
Not
ever.
Anymore. Not anymore. I hope you can survive till like December or like January, because
you got to hope to God.
We lost DJ Talks. DJ Valentine.
I'm here. Sorry, my dog just came into from the rain, so he's jumping on me. But yes, I don't know exactly how much people are going to be able to live, stay alive until January. I don't understand that.
I'm seriously like a lot of small businesses I know are going down, and they need that stimulus like now.
Right, and they're essentially telling you,
no.
We don't care if you die. We don't care if you get sick. We don't care if you can't pay rent. We don't care.
No one cares. It's just like no one gives a shit.
Boy. But yes, it's a great day. It's a magnificent day. By the way, asteroids are going to probably hit us tomorrow. Just throwing it out there. They opened they opened the mummy casket yesterday. So we're probably having a Noxuna Moon and Imhotep attack us. We got asteroids about to hit us.
Imhotep, wait.
A sand face is going to come and hit us in the.
I gotta pull that shit up, man. We gotta see it.
Oh, we must not read from the book is going to happen. Yeah. Where's Oded Fair when you really need him? California's still on fire. What else we got? Because of somebody's pregnancy. What else we had? It's treading water, my friend. Treading water.
Yeah.
Think about this. When Thanos sent his minions down in Infinity War, we were in a better situation then than we are right now. Think about that.
Here we go. This is yeah, right. This is the people are 2020, or no, I mean Imhotep's 2020, and we're wait, right? No, yes, the people are us.
What's happening? What happened?
Imhotep's 2020.
Oh, okay. Imhotep would be nice. Look, Imhotep would be nice. He just wanted to rule. I don't even know if he wanted to rule the world. I just think he wanted his girlfriend. So think about that. We'd have been in a better situation if there was an Imhotep.
The Noxuna Moon is Trump. Open the box.
And all we need is a cat, and we're fine. We just keep cats around us. We're good. There's no cure for what we got right now. We're screwed, man.
This is it, man. This represents the entire year so far.
This is the movie that made me fall in love with Rachel Weisz. She is gorgeous.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
I know. I don't want to get canceled, but Lord have mercy. Is it okay for me to say that Rachel Weisz is on another level?
Daniel Craig, lucky dude, man.
Lucky dude.
Lucky dude.
Lucky dude.
See, it's like you think you're safe, and 2020, you turn around, it's right there in your face, hanging upside down from the ceiling, ready to suck out your
pull
soul.
out a pistol. It's like, am I safe now? No.
Oh. It's just like crawling around you, mocking you and shit. Right before it sucks out your soul through your face.
Again, these guys are almost in a better situation. If they were just got out of the room, they would have made it. We're not gonna get out of the room. The room is the world right now.
Yeah. You can't leave. You can't get out.
There's a way to get out of that room.
It's staring you down, man. You're a done deal. Good luck with that.
Mummy's a good movie, man.
I love both of them, the first and second one.
I like the first and second one. I mean, the CGI effects do not age well. You can update them.
No.
But in terms of like pure adventure, it's the closest that I've seen a movie get to Indiana Jones. Not saying it is as good as Indiana Jones, because nothing is as good.
But it has the feel.
I was like, oh wow, this is what that felt like. I remember Last Crusade, Indy hanging off the tank turret, going toward the wall, and then that's that kind of adventure. This reminded me of. I was like, oh wow, and because it wasn't Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I can tell you that shit right now.
Oh god, no, man! It's like Mummy 3 and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull can marry and have babies, and the world will end that way too. So.
Oh, with fake Evie, was that Maria Bello replaced Evie?
It was so bad, like grown up kid, like grown up.
You couldn't even get. I mean, I'm not sure where Maria Bello is. I just remember her from History of Violence, but I don't. You couldn't get a British. You couldn't get like Emily Blunt. She was kind of new at the time to play Evie. Anybody
Hey,
else?
Patty, what is up? Welcome to the Movie Madness Talk Tuesday show. How you doing, man? Looks like you're blowing up. I see you on Facebook constantly. Your videos are freaking awesome, and I hear you're like a TikTok superstar. I think she's like a mega star on TikTok. If TikTok still exists, which I have no idea.
It might be closing that down too.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but like the Mummy, man, like with Rachel Weisz, I don't remember why she couldn't come back to the third one.
I think she decided because
the scripts sucked balls.
Sucked. It might have been that, and I think Steven Summers didn't direct that. It was Rob Cohen from The Fast and the Furious and Stealth directed the third one. Yeah,
the style sucks. Like it's just not there.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in the theater, and I was like, and this is before I was kind of like paying attention to casting. So when I saw Maria Bello as Evie, I'm like, and I don't think he said her name at first. And I'm like, did he divorce Evie and get another? Who is this woman?
Right?
Where's Richard?
Like the first time you see her, she's reading a book. Like,
yeah, I'm like, what's
what
going
is happening?
I mean, again, Maribella could be British. I have no idea, but she just no.
Oh, later, Patty. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure to see you. You're awesome. Keep rocking, literally. Natalie says she was filming another movie with Johnny Depp.
What movie? Oh, wait, what movie was she doing with Johnny Depp? Let me think. Johnny Depp movie with Rachel Weisz.
Can you name it?
Can I name it? Because I automatically thought Constantine, but that's Keanu Reeves. But no, what movie is Johnny Depp and Rachel Weisz in? Enemy at the Gates was with Jude Law. That's a good question. Do you know what it is?
Man. No, I looked it up and nothing's coming up, man.
Is she sure she doesn't? Did she mean Keanu Reeves? Because it could be Constantine.
Oh, Constantine.
But that's Keanu Reeves, not Johnny Depp.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Which is a fantastic film, by the way. Yeah, that movie is aging well. I love Constantine.
That's not Rachel Weisz. Google's having a conniption over this whole search.
Rachel Weisz is in Constantine. Rachel Weisz is the girl in Constantine.
Yeah. He tries to save her soul and shit.
Yeah, he has she's the twin sisters in Constantine.
I like him as Constantine, man.
Again, it's one of the rare movies that gets the comic book character completely wrong, but it still works completely because it got the attitude completely right.
Completely wrong is 100% correct.
Right. It's like wait, he's not British, he's not blonde.
Yeah.
It's like he lives in LA. Like
His
what's
coat's
but it's
wrong
still
color.
fantastic. I don't know why.
No, it's just good, man.
I think it's all Keanu because we just love watching Keanu just be not give a fuck. Not give a fuck. Keanu's the best Keanu. It's like I don't fucking care. Fuck you, Satan. He doesn't give a shit.
Dude, it's so good though. Like that whole Satan.
That's the first movie I've seen Tilda Swinton in. That's the first Tilda Swinton movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
she's great in there. Shia LaBeouf
wasn't Lion the
Jaimin
Witch was
Hansu?
before that, wasn't it?
Who?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, wasn't that before that?
I don't know. I know I saw Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe at home, so I saw Constantine in the theater. So it might have been before. Again, that's the first time I ever seen Tilda
Swinton. Oh, did I break the internet? Shit. Is everybody still there?
I'm here. I'm right here. Did you kill somebody? Just saying the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe broke the.
Oh man, it doesn't like that freaking image. That's for sure. Oh, it's not showing any images.
Oh wow,
bastard.
DC hurt you. How dare you? We've moved on from him.
How am I gonna freaking have fun without my images?
If they really want to DC had an opportunity to do this, and now Marvel seems to be beating them at the punch because you know what we should be doing, right? They should have already had a Justice League Dark movie, and then when they did this multiverse thing, you get Keanu as Constantine, you get the new Constantine who would have already been in the Justice League Dark movie ahead of time. You get Matthew, the guy who plays him in the TV show, I forget his name, who's on the League Legends of Tomorrow. Get all the Constantines together. That'd have been fantastic.
The guy on Legends. Oh, the Matt.
Matt. I always forget his last name.
Matt,
I want to say Matt Berry, but I don't think that's it.
I think it's Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan. I think it's Matt Ryan.
Is it Matt Ryan?
Yeah. I think I always say no on that because I think of the football player Matt Ryan, but it's Matthew Ryan. Yeah.
Matthew Ryan. Yeah, it's gotta be it.
But now they're doing that with Kevin Feige. He's like, oh, y'all half stepping. I'll fucking do it. I'll get all the Spider-Mans together. I'll get fucking Electros.
Yeah,
I don't give a
what's
shit.
the story about that, man? Have you heard about? I saw.
He's Kevin Feige. Okay, remember? Okay, this. He has a history of doing this. DC was like, hey, we're gonna make a Batman vs Superman movie, and Kevin Feige was like, you know what? Civil War. Eat a dick. Remember that? Remember that happened? Because he wasn't gonna do Civil War. And then DC announced Batman vs Superman. He was like, okay, we'll do Civil War. Hold our fucking beer.
Yeah,
Civil War is amazing. So now they've been talking about Flashpoint since Justice League came out, and they've been half-stepping. So Feige's like, okay, if we get to Endgame and y'all still haven't done it, we're going, all right. And then he mentioned the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness because that was the setup. Now you got the WandaVision show, which is supposed to tie into Doctor Strange. And he's still half-stepped. DC still kind of half-stepping. They're like, the Vikings like, fuck it, I'm gonna get all the Spider-Mans, and I'm gonna get Tom Cruise, and I'm gonna get all these fucking other people to play.
What's up with that? Like, Tom
he's gonna have
Iron
people.
Man?
He's gonna try. I think what he's gonna do, which is he's going to get people who were
supposed to
considered to play a character in the universe. So he's gonna get Tom Cruise's. Again, we don't know if this is gonna happen, but he's been talking to him. Tom Cruise is Tony Stark. I think he's gonna get Skarsgård as Thor. He's gonna get Jim Krasinski as Captain America. I think he's gonna do all that shit.
Yeah, like Emily Blunt as Black
Widow, and he's gonna get all the Spider-Mans. He's gonna get. I know he's been trying to get Tobey, Garfield, and Holland, but now we're hearing
that it would be the biggest thing that ever happened.
Dude, if it happens, it's over. That's a mic drop of all mic drops.
Beat that, dude. Like
that's a mic, dude. That's automatic billion. If you get both,
no film would beat that. Like that would make Endgame look like a
because if Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro, that's a clear nod to Andrew Garfield, right? So give me Molina. He ain't doing shit. Give me Molina, Dr. Ock. You already got J.K. Simmons.
Molina's
give me
dead though.
Say what?
Say what?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Doc Ock is dead in that universe.
Fuck it. So was Electro. Fuck it. Who cares?
Electro's dead too. Dead. Electro should stay dead.
Remember, this is multiverse, baby. Maybe they find a multiverse where it's Doc Ock where he's alive.
Yeah, I know. But
you can get the female Dr. Octopus from the Into the Spider-Verse cartoon and Molina. Fuck it. You can do whatever you want. That's where the multiverse of madness comes into play. If you're gonna have Tom Cruise as Iron Man, fuck Molina could be dead or alive. Doesn't matter.
Dude, it's just, it would be insane.
If he pulls it off, it's a mic drop. That's like a I'm retiring after this. Like you thought Endgame was my mic drop. If I give you every Spider-Man in one movie, that's a mic drop, dude. You can't. There's no.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on a second. Neuronomicon, dude. Always a pleasure, man. Come back. Hop on the show, man. Your cinema knowledge will be welcome, brother. For sure. It's been a hot minute. Hope your kids are doing good. Pia, I know you'll be listening, but it's always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Have fun.
You might even get your fucking Hugh Jackman Wolverine. You might even get your little thing.
Dude, I want Danzig.
You're gonna get Danzig.
I want Glenn Danzig.
You're gonna get your boy from Mission Impossible 2. What's his name?
Yes.
Dougray Scott. You're gonna get all.
Yes.
You're gonna get Hugh Jackman.
I want all the Wolverines.
Get them all. You're gonna get Dougray Scott, Danzig, and Hugh Jackman in a movie.
I want Bela Lugosi as Doctor Strange.
Could get Joaquin Phoenix. Get Joaquin Phoenix and Benedict Cumberbatch in there.
What if two Doctor Stranges meet? Like, so since Doctor Strange is like the master of the multiverse, does he have other hymns?
Probably.
Like, that's a good.
It's
question.
a multiverse. Everybody has other hymns in hers.
I know, but how are they all going to be the masters of the multiverse then?
In their verse, they're the master.
I know, but think about it. It's this is like Inception I'm doing here. Like so.
But no. Think of it like states. Every universe is a state. Doctor Strange is the governor or the Sorcerer Supreme of his state. But Doctor Strange in another universe is the Sorcerer Supreme of his state. It's like a completely.
They have like a multiverse Doctor Strange Senate, and where they all meet and like.
Are you gonna fight 25 million Doctor Stranges? Because I'm not fighting that fucking.
Hey, which one's fighting this nightmare motherfucker?
You're gonna probably have the thing you really gotta fear for ain't Doctor Strange. It's multiple Wandas. That's the one you gotta worry.
Oh yeah, man! Like
that's the shit you
psycho
worry
Wandas that never like turned over a new leaf.
One that's crazy,
exactly,
or super crazy. One that's sane. One that's militant. One that stayed evil. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. This is what DC's been holding in their hand because you can make multiple Flashes because there already is multiple Flashes, multiple Batman, multiple Superman, multiple anything, and it's just been. I know COVID's involved, but they should have done a Justice League Dark movie 2 years ago.
I can't wait for that shit.
But it's almost too late. If the state stuff stays the way it is, it's going to be 3 years before DC has a multiverse movie and one for Marvel. So Marvel beats them. Again,
Marvel beats them every single time.
That's what sucks about it. It's like DC had all of this, and Marvel's doing it. Juggling two studios. DC's the whole enchilada, and they couldn't get it.
Mike's like, this is like Orphan Black.
It's like Orphan Black. Dude, can you imagine a 10-minute scene where Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland are arguing about what to do.
You know that's gonna happen.
Can you imagine that scene? You automatically get $1 billion. Automatically. That's like literally everybody will go to see that.
Auto billion.
It's auto billion. It's like a little.
no, but that'll be like domestic.
Every parent will want to take their child to see the Spider-Man in the same universe movie.
Dude, like every single, like a lot of people love Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
And Tom Holland.
And it's gonna be shepherded by Kevin Feige and the director of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Guess who that guy is? Sam Raimi.
Oh
yeah.
God, please.
Yeah, so
please.
Kevin Feige is literally like pulling his dick out like, look, I'm gonna swing this. If you're in the way, DC, you're gonna get hit right in the face with my dick. And my dick consists of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, directed by Sam fucking Raimi.
Sam Raimi and Feige have worked together on those last movies,
So I mean, remember when Sam Raimi was directing Spider-Man, Kevin Feige was a fucking like what's it called? PA, or he's working on that set.
No, he was working on the movies. Like
yeah, so they're friends. It's no like they just work together.
Yeah, right. They made the movies together.
Right. They know what they're doing. This is
Feige
not like some thrown together thing.
Nah, but Feige was involved in that Spider-Man 4 debacle, but it was like Avi Arad that was like hadn't.
No, it's Avi Arad is crazy fucking. Avi Arad is the closest thing you're gonna get to fucking Tommy Wiseau as a producer. You're fucking.
Yeah, but he made some cool cartoons.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's just Clint Eastwood said it in a movie once. A man's got to know his limitations, right. And I don't think Avi Arad knew his limitations clearly because he was just doing crazy shit. I want to have Venom, and Sam Raimi's like, well, it's kind of a little early for that. Why don't we just work into it? No, we must have Venom. All right, dude, here we go.
That was the first time we saw like a clusterfuck.
Clusterfuck, yeah. Because you could watching that movie, and there's still some good stuff in Spider-Man 3, but you can just see the heart. Like watching Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, it's so clear how much heart is not in Spider-Man 3. You can just feel it. When you watch Spider-Man 2, it's like, holy shit, Sam Raimi poured his fucking soul into this movie.
Have you seen? Hang on. Have you seen the dance that he does when he comes out of the store with no music?
Oh God, I can only imagine how bad.
Dude, it is so cringe. Watch this shit, dude.
But they haven't stepped away from that because that dance is into the Spider-Verse. So
I know because they reference this shit. Like, they're not retconning that shit.
No. They're fully embracing all that shit. What I think is going to happen is, kids, back in the day, there was this comic book run called The Ultimate Universe, which was essentially like a reboot of the original 616 Marvel universe, which is like think of it like a television show and then spin-offs. Ultimate was like kind of a spin-off or a reboot, if you will.
I like it. They destroyed
that universe got contracted. And contracted as in erased, but they picked and choose what they wanted to come out of that universe back into the original 616 universe. One of them was Miles Morales, and I think that's exactly what they're going to start doing.
They took Fury back too.
Yeah, and they're gonna have this multiverse of madness crap where all these different characters and whoever people like. Do you like female Dr. Octopus? We're gonna keep her. You like Electro, Jamie Foxx with this version one? We'll take that. They're gonna cherry pick whatever one the people like in this crazy ass movie.
That'll be like phase
contract
6,
everything else.
Phase 6 or 7 or something.
Yeah.
Listen to this, man. Just watch this shit. You guys, whoever's still watching, you freaking lurking bastards. This shit will make anyone cringe. If this sums the whole movie up in like 2 seconds.
How you doing?
Doesn't have music on the set.
Gross.
That's one thing I do like about this thing. In any other movie, this is what separates Sam Raimi from any other director. If he gets the suit, like when Superman went like bad or whatever in that Superman movie, Superman 3, when he gets the suit, you think, oh, he's gonna be automatically cool, and he's still not. He's still a doofus, but in his mind, he's cool, which I thought was funny.
Dude, it's just that
it's fucking ridiculous.
It's so awkward, man.
But yeah, because if it was somebody else, he'd been walking around and girls would have been fawning over him. I know they have that Betty Brant scene a little bit later, but he's still like a doofus, which they would have. If that was any other movie and like he's a nerd and then he gets the powers, then he's like automatically cool and everybody loves him. But nope, in this universe, he's still a dumbass.
Dude. Freaking Mike says Bully McGuire. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just saw that video somewhere like a couple of years ago. Like I didn't know there was. Like
don't get it twisted. The only thing that scares me is that Tobey Maguire is a son of a bitch. That's the only thing that scares me.
What the fuck, dude? So
he is a son of a bitch,
I heard
dude.
That man. I heard him one time.
Watch Molly's Game. That Michael Cera character is Tobey Maguire. That is based on Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, you said that. Like
it is. It is. We've seen the videos of screaming at fucking paparazzi, which is understandable. But like,
yeah, right.
Anybody
can beat the shit out of them or scream.
Right. So I didn't really give a shit about that. But like when I heard like he's kind of a prick, it's just like, oh man, that's gonna suck a little bit. That's probably why it hasn't been like. Though I know Kevin Feige holds his cards close to the chest, but it might be the hardest part of the negotiation is to get him to come back to do that. Only person I think. I don't know what his relationship is with.
What is his
Rami.
career now? Like what is McGuire doing, man? Like
the last we looked it up. I think the last movie he did was that Brothers movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I think
we did look it up. It was like nothing. He's not doing shit.
Nothing. Yeah. Because he's like a super gambler.
He's like a poker player or something.
He's a super poker player. He's like a fucking arch villain. Like he's like one of the bad guys in the Maverick. It's like, holy shit, it's Tom McGuire. It's like Mel Gibson's like, holy crap, I thought I was an asshole. Maverick, starring Alfred Molina.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. I knew it. All you got?
All right, I'm done already. Shizzle. No, let's watch him play some poker, man. I want to see this shit.
He's good. Him and Jennifer Tilly are like really, really good at poker. I think Don Cheadle's also very good.
Does he look like a pimp ass poker player when
he looks like he
devastating hit to Dan
I
Fleischman.
think what he is as the black suited Peter Parker is what he is in real life. I think that's kind of what I gauge from him. Like he's kind of a prick. But I mean, it's poker, so you kind of got to be a prick. So I don't know.
The best poker player in Hollywood?
It might be. Again,
holy shit.
Molly's Game is that character. Michael Cera's character is Tobey Maguire. He's like a badass.
Where the fuck is he playing poker though?
And from what I hear, it's like it's not even like Vegas shit. It's like crazy ass hotel rooms, 24-hour shits, like one of those, rounders shits. Like he's Freddie KGB and shit.
Dude. Oh, they're not gonna show that shit. He looked all cracked out and shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, man. Like that takes a lot of skill to play poker, dude.
It's
like
hard.
That.
I mean, I've played poker for, I don't know, 10, 12 years. I kind of learned it like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I'm okay. I can like hang in a game, but these motherfuckers, they do that shit like, like it's nothing. Like they know fucking the percentages and the odds and the this and that. So I can hang in a game. I can like fake like I know what I'm doing. But watching them play, it's like, whew. Like when I watched the Jennifer Tilly, she was on like one of those celebrity poker shows. I forget what it was, and she was like really, really good. She wasn't an asshole. She was like really friendly and stuff, but she was like very like she wasn't like if you didn't know who she was, you just know she look at her like a professional poker player.
I feel like you kind of gotta be an asshole to play poker.
No, this scene, this is the first time I saw him yell, but I don't blame him for any of this.
No,
They're
they
literally
were blocking his way and flashing his
yeah,
ass.
if it's a paparazzi, you're never gonna get me to go, what the fuck? Toby
I'd
Maguire?
have been
No, I don't give a shit.
pissed.
All my animus toward Toby Maguire in terms of being a prick has not come from paparazzi. It's just come from stories I've heard about him as a person, in real life, not with dealing with the paparazzi.
The only time I've ever seen anything with him like talking off the record basically was like on the Howard Stern show, like in 2004. And I found it fascinating because he was just like, you know, I'm one of the only people that goes back to acting school after every movie. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, right. You're always like honing your craft. And then like 2 years later, I found out he was like honing everybody else's craft right in the ass. So
oh no, he was going back to acting school to recruit. I think he was a farmer.
Dude, your avatar is saying it best. Like, oh yeah, I worked with him in The Gatsby.
Sure. Oh, by the way, speaking of like actors that and we mentioned him earlier before that I didn't like originally, but now I really do like. Did you watch the Fast Times at Ridgemont High script read?
No.
Oh man, you should like. It's on YouTube.
Was it recent?
You can skim through it, but like it's Sean Penn is there, but he's I don't even know if he just might just be there for this is his charity, but they have all these super actors reading the parts, and Shia LaBeouf is playing Spicoli. But it's got John Legend, it's got Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston. They're all reading the parts and stuff. And Morgan Freeman is the narrator, Ray Liotta. But Sean, what's his name? Not Tobey Maguire. Crazy guy, Shia LaBeouf. He's reading Spicoli.
Crazy guy.
He's reading Spicoli, but he's completely method. So he's smoking a joint the entire time, but he's so fucking good. It's like he does the scene. I don't know if you remember Fast Times where Spicoli goes into the gas station or the restaurant, and Judge Reinhold kicks him out for not wearing a shirt or whatever. You should just watch that scene.
Oh yeah.
Because Shia LaBeouf goes completely fucking meth. He's like, come on, man, come on. And he smoked with a joint, and like they keep cutting back from what Shia LaBeouf is doing to Sean Penn, and who plays Spicoli. Sean Penn is dying laughing because it's so fucking good. I think Shia LaBeouf has reached the point now where I like him. Like wait a minute, this guy's really fucking good.
Oh yeah, no, he is good though. He's just a crazy motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Is that fucking Matt Damon?
No. Jimmy Kimmel, Ray Liotta, Dana.
That's Ray
Dan
Liotta?
Dan Cook.
Oh, there's Shia.
Henry Golding is there. Yeah. It's really funny, but I would recommend all the Shia LaBeouf stuff because he is so good in the role.
Holy shit, what a cast, man.
And I think he's high for real. I'm pretty sure he's smoking a joint for real. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's in his fucking garage.
Cook, that's fucked up, dude.
But it's great. But just watching him do it and
here we go.
Sean Penn react to him playing a role that he played is fucking fantastic.
I got his ass. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Here comes the copyright. It's the Jimmy Kimmel show. They might take the whole fucking stream down. I don't know.
You want detention? That's my time.
Hen finally turns as if he has just noticed the sound
narrating
at the door and opens
he
the
narrates
door
the whole thing. It's
an
fantastic.
inch. Jeffrey Spicoli stands in the doorway, red eyes glistening, his long blonde hair still wet and streaming down the back of his white peasant shirt. He grins, oblivious to such trivial matters as attendance bells.
Great.
The student sitting next to Stacy turns to his friends.
That guy's been stoned since the 3rd grade.
Now look at Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
He is completely in character.
Yeah, I'm registered for this class here.
What class?
I love it.
This class
It's a table read, bro. You don't have to do any of this
Planet
shit.
history. It's a space
He's in
class.
his car.
He's in his car smoking a joint. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm in this class. Can I enter the space? I mean, I'm in this class.
No, please. I get so lonely when the 3rd attendance bell rings and I don't see all my kids here.
As a comedy class? Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's confusing for me as well because there's all these changes.
He's thrown out of his mind, but he's
in
character.
Like
he nails every line perfectly.
And they split it. Then it became two separate.
Mr. Spicoli.
I give him props, man. He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Hand slowly tears the card into little pieces and sprinkles the pieces over his wastebasket. Spicoli watches in disbelief. His hands are frozen in the process of removing his backpack.
I love that Morgan Freeman is freaking
There's the scene where Morgan Freeman narrates the Phoebe Cates scene where
got nothing to say.
Judge Reinhold's jerking off in the bathroom.
Big dick.
It's Brad Pitt is Judge Reinhold.
In the tense moment that follows, no one in the class is sure what might happen.
It's fucking fantastic.
Mr. Hand simply turns away from Jeff Spicoli as he ceases to exist and coolly continues his lecture.
I've taken the time to print up a complete schedule of class quizzes and the chapters they cover. Please pass them back to the desk behind
lost
you.
some weight.
Hand begins passing out stacks of purple mimeograph sheets. Still standing in the doorway, hyperventilating with 15-year-old adrenaline is Jeff Spicoli. After a time, he fishes a few bits of his ad card out of the wastebasket and huffs out of the room.
Some kind of
exterior lunch court. Angle on
during Transformers.
As they walk onto lunch court, they take a seat on the outskirts of the area and watch all the students crowding onto.
This is freaking awesome. I love it, dude.
You should. I would recommend it because it's mainly because of Morgan Freeman, but a lot because of Shia LaBeouf and the Brad Pitt shit is pretty funny.
Freeman. I am Keanu Reeves doing Morgan Freeman.
They've been doing a bunch of them because these actors have nothing else to do because they can't film any movies.
I know. I saw the Princess Bride. I really wanted to see that, but you had to pay for it.
The Princess Bride. A lot of that's on YouTube too. You can probably find it on YouTube.
It looked really awesome. They had
the John Hamm, Patton Oswalt. They did the inconceivable scene, the iocane powder scene. Fucking fantastic. It's so good.
Did you pay for it?
No, I saw it on YouTube for free, so I don't know. Maybe they just
maybe it is
picked
on
out
YouTube,
clips. Yeah.
Pia, it was something Jimmy Kimmel did for Fast Times at Ridgemont High with just a bunch of random.
No, it wasn't Jimmy. It wasn't Jimmy. It was Dane Cook that organized it.
Dane Cook.
He's right there in the bottom right. He organized it with Sean Penn for charity.
No shit, Dane Cook's
Jimmy Kimmel's
another
there.
Asshole of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, how do these assholes keep functioning?
God knows.
God knows. Yeah, no, man. Like the other one was.
Craig walked by.
Hi, Linda.
God.
McConaughey's there too. He's top right.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're doing a Dazed and Confused one. But I don't know if it's a script reader or just a reunion.
I want to see Pulp Fiction, dude.
I want to see Wolf of Wall Street. I'll watch a whole bunch of actors do Wolf of Wall Street. That'd be fantastic.
That would be freaking fabulous, man.
Because the great thing is getting other actors to play the roles of other actors. Because you got Shia playing Sean Penn, so you couldn't get Leo playing Leo. You got to get somebody else to play the Leo role, somebody else to play the Jonah Hill role. You know, I get like Seth Rogen or somebody. I get somebody like that. I do something like that.
Man, I don't think it's on YouTube, dude.
Which one? What are you looking for?
The Bride.
Oh, fuck! I'd have to find it for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't pay for it, but I saw it.
No, man, like it looked good, but it was like a Democratic charity thing. So
Right.
Man, did that piss a lot of people off, man. I'm like a comment scroller. I like get off reading people's angry comments.
Taika Waititi was doing something for a charity too, where he had all these actors come in, but it was for books. They were reading I think James and the Giant Peach and stuff like that. But it was like Kate Blanchett, like big fucking actors reading like parts and stuff like that.
Dude, Mike says let's do a freaking script reading. I would love to do that. That would be so much fun.
I did one. It was Night of the Living Dead. I had to play the sheriff. It was fun, but it was broken up into two parts. So that the one thing I can say about the Fast Time one is they don't do the entire movie. I think they did like the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, the classic parts. Like
right.
Like, who's gonna sit through the bullshit?
Right.
But I'll narrate the freaking like. See next exterior.
So I know we were a guy who I know on the podcast, and Vern. He's been trying to do whole bunch of stuff. And back in the day, we were going to do Ghostbusters, and I was so hyped to do it. And I was, because I think I got Ray. I was like, I was studying all the fucking role, and then I like fell apart. And I was like, fuck, god damn it! I wanted
That would
to do it
be
so bad.
super fun, man. Like,
I think he's doing Clue next, but I'm not a huge Clue fan. So I was like, hey, call me if you're doing Die Hard or Ghostbusters.
So Clue's awesome, but not a lot of people would know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I mean, I know Clue is beloved. I'm not a huge fan of Clue. I know everybody loves it. It's like, not my cup of tea. I would love to do a script read for Die Hard, of course, and I'd love to do a script read for Ghostbusters.
I'll do it Friday, dude. Like Mike just said, get a script for Friday. I'll do it on the Freaky Friday talk.
Here's the thing. I give you a heads up. I would recommend the transcribed version of the script, because if you get the script, I learned this way for studying for Ghostbusters. When I was reading the Ghostbusters script, the lines that are funny are not in the script, because half of that movie was fucking made up. So I got the transcribed version of the movie, and that was better because the lines that you were like, this man has no dick. Oh, right. That is in the script. That is in the transcribed version, but not in the script. Yeah. So you just have to make sure when you don't just grab it and go by what the script says, because you're gonna be like, wait, I don't remember this line, or where's that scene with the other thing, or
Yeah, no, you need the people's normal acting abilities in there.
Because if I was reading a Ghostbusters, I wasn't even the Bill Murray character, the Peter Venkman character, and I was just going through the script before we did it, and I'm like, look, because that line is my favorite comedic line in the movie. So I'm like looking for the line. I'm like, where the fuck? Why is this not here? Where is it? And then I looked up transcribed Ghostbusters, and it was right there.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. Like, I think that you have to have that. Otherwise, it's no fun.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Aisha, what is up? How you doing, Aisha? Always a pleasure to see you, especially on Tuesday when it's not even your night.
Taco Tuesday, baby.
I love
Taco Tuesday.
Welcome. Taco Tuesday. If tacos are a movie.
Did you watch the new Free Guy trailer?
No, let's do it.
It looks good. It looks. The only thing that bothers me, it's like the Lego Movie, but just with Ryan Reynolds. It's essentially the same fucking thing.
I saw the original trailer that they brought out. It was a few months ago, man.
Right. New one's like essentially just more of it, more crazy shit happening. But it's the Lego Movie. Like literally, it's the same concept, kind of like this world.
Oh, dude, this December 7th was the last time I saw this trailer. Hold on, let me find the new one. 1 day ago. There we go.
Good morning, Gold.
Oh, wait. Pause it for a second. Tell me you've seen the I don't want to say trailer, but the intros they've had for these trailers. Have you seen any of them?
The intro?
Okay, they have the cast. It's Taika, Ryan, the girl from Killing Eve, the kid from Stranger Things. They're like introducing the trailer before it comes out, and
I got it.
I highly recommend watching it because
I found it.
It's so fucking funny. I don't want to spoil why, but just a couple bits they do are fantastic.
Oh, but the trailer is not there. Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Maybe it's only this. It's just them talking about the movie. That shit.
Well, let's watch the trailer and then we'll watch the Zoom call.
It's a Zoom call? No. Okay, I'll just tell you what it is. It's essentially them sitting on a chair. They're like on the set or whatever, and Taika and Ryan are like, "Oh, I'm glad that we're doing Free Guy. It's amazing. It's the first time I got to work with Taika." And Taika's like, "I've been a huge fan of you, Ryan. It's fantastic to finally work with you. We're friends, and we always try to think of ways to get movies together." And then the other cast members are like, "Hey, didn't you guys work on a movie together?" Like, no, this is the first time we've ever met. This is the first time today we've met. He's like, no. You guys worked on. Wasn't it Green Lantern?
Yeah,
and they cut back and they're disappeared.
No. I've seen that before.
It's that's fucking
old
funny
as hell.
It's that's the first time I saw anything for Free Guy. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, that's the one 9 months ago.
Right. It's so funny.
Christmas.
Because he's just like, yeah, haven't you guys worked together on a movie? No, this is the first time we've met. Never seen him before in my life.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That shit was funny. All right, here we go. Is everybody in the chat ready for some cool ass trailer action? Get ready, lurkers. There's like 50 freaking people a show that just sit and watch but don't say shit. I'm talking to you. Speak.
Good morning, Goldie. My name is Guy, and I live in Free City. I have everything I need.
Definitely getting a copyright.
Yeah. That song, but a music.
Hey! Excuse me! Hey! Hey, bud, you ever think that there's got to be more?
More than what?
I'm telling you,
Stuff we do day after day.
Literally not once.
Today's gonna be different, Goldie. What are we looking at?
Who are you?
We ran into each other the other day.
How did you find me?
I waited outside by the murder train.
Guy, I have to tell you something. There is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game.
I really want to kiss you. Is that weird?
Listen to me. You're not real.
Oh, that's right. He's a character.
Yep.
Wait, you let who kiss you?
Guy.
Old boy from
There's not a
freaking
button for
Stranger
that.
Things.
Oh, he found the button.
Buddy,
Another
we're
copyright.
not
in the
real.
80s.
Doesn't that mean that nothing you do matters?
I am sitting here with my best friend,
Anna,
trying to help him get through a
welcome
tough
to the
time.
Movie
Now, if
Magic
that's
Show.
not real, I don't know what is.
Millie, I know this world
Really cool
is just a
trailer,
game,
actually.
but this place, these people, that's all I have.
Thanks, guy.
Who is this guy?
This character in the video game Free City has been turning heads by being the good guy.
Who is blue shirt guy?
You're absolutely
it's
right.
like,
Who is
Grand
he
Theft
or
Auto, then.
she?
Yeah,
Indeed.
they essentially took the Lego movie and made it.
man. I don't
Essentially.
care if he's Arnold freaking Schwarzenegger.
She's the Elizabeth Banks character. He's the Chris Pratt character. Taika Waititi's Will Ferrell.
Guy,
Yeah,
the
right.
day is the game's gonna shut down. You, this whole city,
It looks
they'll be
great,
gone.
man. I love
What if we
shit
can
like
save
this.
it?
I
Bend reality movies.
It's expensive. That's another thing. It looks very expensive.
It looks, well, they got plenty of time to work on the
Felt really
effects.
cool.
Yeah.
We can change our world, but we have to fight together. I don't even know what's happening right now, but I love it. This is the first time I've ever driven a car before.
I really wish you'd mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't be pixels. Whatever you do, don't be pixels.
Thank you. Watch out for them. They seem nice.
I love it, man. I love it.
Have you ever seen Pixels? Have you ever sat down and watched Pixels?
Yeah.
Ugh. Oof. Oof.
I watched. I think I was like high and drunk at the same time, and I actually liked it. But then
Oh,
I watched the first like half of it some other time, like way later, sober, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
It's up there. It's got to be top 10 worst movies I think I've ever
It's
seen. It's
so
pretty bad.
Yeah. Gana,
I've seen
what
a
is
lot of bad
going
movies.
on? Welcome. Artzilla, Aisha, is going to post her new video on Thursday. That's great because then I can play it on Friday. Aisha, we're going to do a script read on Friday. You definitely have to be there because it'll be like the old days where we read like in character. So don't miss it. We got lots of bananas and lots of hearts and lots of happy emojis. If you guys dig that trailer or that movie or you think it's going to be fun, sound off in the chat, man. Let's hear your opinions. Also, I'm doing good, Aisha. Doing good. What else is coming out? You know, it really sucks. Like, when I was doing this before COVID, there was always something to talk about. And now it's like...
Oh, I mean, everything is it's pushed back central.
know.
I think the only movie that hasn't moved, which is going to move left, is Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's going to move.
Death on the Nile, which I think is going to move again, because I think it moved to December 1st or something like that. So there's nothing. It's literally a barren wasteland. You got to start talking about movies for next year. The only thing that sucks, not sucks, but it's going to be weird is shitty for me is that 2021, if stuff does open up again after we survive the Cheeto apocalypse that is our president,
Yeah,
it's going to be a new movie literally like every week for a year. It's insane. Like everything is in 2021.
That'll
It's
be
like
overkill. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
I don't even know.
You'll get exhausted. You know, who has that kind of money? You know, like going to the movies you work there, but like going to the movies every freaking weekend, it's gonna be like, oh. Like, because if you don't, the water cooler talk will fuck it up. if that even happens, man, we might all be dead. There is an asteroid coming. And the end of the year hasn't happened. Remember, the alien invasion's still coming.
My God.
Who is in Death of the Nile?
A lot of people are in that too. Armie Hammer, Gal Gadot, your boy from Tenet, Kenneth Branagh, who's the Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot.
I would take my girl to see it, but I'm not sure that she likes those kind of movies.
I didn't think they were ever gonna make a sequel to that. Like, because I saw the first one with the Murder on the Orient Express. I was like, okay, it's fine, but I didn't think it was like, hey, we got to make. We made. I don't even know how much money the first one made. I guess it made enough, but
I don't know, man. Like, I bet. Have you ever watched like Beyond the Trailer?
Yeah. With you talking about your girl, Grace Randolph?
Yeah, she breaks down the movie math, like the box office stuff, which I think is fascinating, by the way. And how she does it so fast, it's like beyond fascinating. But it's been a clusterfuck. So, like the movie math is like, wait, what? Like nothing's making over $20 million. Even like the good movies, they're supposedly good. Like no one's going to the movies, man.
It's crazy. Hold on 1 second.
You got it.
My Twitter account just froze itself. Probably because I put something really mean about somebody.
Did you get like put in Twitter jail?
I've been on the line with you, so if I said something mean, I don't know. It must have been like 3 hours ago. I think I said I voted. Okay, now that's unlocked.
Oh,
now.
did you?
Okay,
vote? You voted already?
I voted today. Yes, I drove all the way to Andrews Avenue. I got my ballot in the mail.
How did you do that?
I went to the Florida.gov whatever website or whatever, and I asked for a mail-in ballot after the president said he's going to send white supremacists to kill me if I showed up in person. Right. So I decided to get a mail-in ballot. I got it in the mail, and I filled it out this afternoon. And I Googled, hey, where do I drop this off at? And they go, hey, here's a address, and it was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I just drove out there, and there's a box out there with a security guard, and I just dumped it in there. It was me and this other guy. We're coming in two different directions, and he has like 5 ballots. I guess it was his family or whatever, and it's me, and we're putting it in. It looks like, you know, where you get a newspaper out of, like one of those kind of things. And I'm like asking the security guy, I was like, we put it in here? He's like, yeah. And this guy was West Sydney. He's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. They come every hour. So like me and the other Mackie car kind of look at each other like, all right, we're putting it in here. Please make sure you take this ballot.
I feel like I need to go in and do it, man. Like in person.
Good luck. Be careful. Well, you're armed, so you're fine.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have a pistol, so I don't want to get shot at by a bunch of skinheads that have been emboldened by the president to murder me. So I decided to mail it.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you, and I think everybody should like vote the way they need to vote. But like, right. I'm concerned that his army of justice maniacs are gonna like do something to those ballots.
So I literally was going to, and then I was like, after that debate when he literally couldn't say that skinheads are bad. It was like, oh no, this is I'm gonna get shot at just walking to, because my polling place where I do it in person is like walking distance. I was like, nah, I don't want to die.
Stand back and stand by, so that on November 3rd I can tell you guys to go attack these motherfuckers. He already did.
I was like, I don't want to get shot.
He already told them to go to the polling places and like watch people, which is insane.
Insanity.
Like,
insanity.
It's insane. Like, how does that work? Where they gonna show up and like stand there with guns and like stare at you? Like,
that's literally what they said they're going to do. That's why I was like,
fuck?
They're gonna probably follow me home, murder me. I'm like, fuck that. I'll just mail it.
Maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows? You don't know. This world's crazy, man. Like,
because again, guys, we live in Florida, which, I mean, whatever you've heard about Florida, it's true, plus then some. And in terms of crazy, rednecky Nazis, we have a lot of them here.
Mike says, "Don't worry, we have the Hulk."
I fucking wish.
I think Bruce Banner would be a liberal for sure.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know about the Hulk.
If you ever
The
check
Hulk
Mark
might be a
Ruffalo's Twitter,
conservative.
check Mark Ruffalo's Twitter. He's definitely a liberal.
Yeah, but his alter ego might be a conservative.
He wants to be left alone. No
Don't
government
make me
interference. Oh, that's another thing we could talk about. I was over the moon at my girl, who I've been speaking of. We talked about her earlier. We talked subliminally incepted it from Orphan Black. Tatiana Maslany is She-Hulk. I was super happy about that.
Oh yeah, man.
She's a fantastic actress.
Oh yeah.
I think the first time I saw her was in this. I was at Custom Place, sadly enough, and you guys assigned me this little movie called The Vow. I don't know if you ever remember The Vow, starring Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum, where Rachel McAdams has amnesia and he has to fall in love with her. Can you fall in love with your wife again, like from scratch? It's almost like 50 First Dates, but like the romantic version or the drama version. And Tatiana Maslany's in there. That's the first time I had ever seen her in anything. I was like, hey. And then I saw Orphan Black. I was like, oh shit, this girl is fucking phenomenal. Holy crap. I think she won an Emmy for it, but because she plays like 9 different roles.
Comic She-Hulk, it's like not very exciting, I guess. But
yeah, I'm still unsure of how they're going to do this. Like, are they CGIing her? Because Tatiana Maslany is like very small. She's not. So I'm assuming they're CGIing her.
Gal Gadot though, or Gal Gadot.
But Gal Gadot's Gal Gadot's like militarily trained. She's a badass. Like, there's no. You told me she was playing Wonder Woman. I was just worried about her acting. I wasn't worried about what she looked like. She was perfect because she's 6 foot something, part of the Lebanese army or something like that. Yeah, she's fine. Tatiana Maslany is like 5'3" or some shit like that. So it's not like
I know. Yeah, but Gail, she was super skinny in Fast and Furious. Like,
sure.
Like,
but again, at the end
skinny.
of the day, she was a part of the military.
Yeah,
she's killed more people than you.
Probably. Oh yeah.
I mean, no matter what you say about Gal Gadot, she's held and fired probably more firearms than you. Think about that.
It makes me horny.
So yeah, it was never a physicality thing with her. And again, now it's like the opposite. Now we got Tatiana Maslany, who's a phenomenal actress, but how are they going to do the She-Hulkness? I'm interested to see how it happens. I don't know.
I figure if they just like keep it real and practical, I'd be all right with that.
Green her up and then do little sight gag stuff.
She doesn't. I'm sure they have prosthetics that'll look all right. I mean, they did it in like League of Extraordinary. I mean, that shit movie, but they
don't do the League stuff. No.
But that Jekyll looked all right with those prosthetics.
Oh no, he's too bulbous. He looked like he had elephantitis. I don't like that. I like because remember, I want She-Hulk. I want She-Hulk to be. I don't want her to be like. I like the norm. Okay, there's versions of She-Hulk that are out there. There's like the super sexy She-Hulk she's essentially Green Gal Gadot, and then there's like the really buff bodybuilder She-Hulk. I think you need to be right somewhere in the middle, where it's kind of like normal She-Hulk, where she's taller, which you can do with sight gags, but she is strong, which you can just do with sight gags. You don't need to make her super muscularly, but I don't know what they're going to do. That's the only thing that's...
I actually like the image that's behind her in this picture. I think it's perfect. I love it.
Let me see this picture. Hold on.
Like, I think she's the perfect size in that for She-Hulk.
But again, you bring up something that's interesting, because I don't know, though they have a great casting, are you interested in the She-Hulk show? I'm interested because they're going to have a lot of Ruffalo. Not a lot of Ruffalo, but Ruffalo's going to show up in there. But
it's the only way you can get a Hulk movie, dude. So like,
it's the closest you're going to get.
Take it or leave it.
This is all you get, you son of a bitch. This is all you get.
Yeah, you want Ruffalo, dude? Like, here you go. Like, he's got to give her blood, right?
Shut your mouth and take it.
Yeah, shut it. Is he going to be like Professor Hulk, though?
I think it might be before.
Has to be.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot about this. I know they said they've cast a younger version of him, like a kid version. So we're going to have a flashback. We're going to have a lot of flashback stuff, I think. So he could just be Banner. He could just be, pre
so is he
made the
gonna,
meld.
like, like his younger version is Edward Norton. So
Eric Bana, get it right, you son of a bitch.
Oh God, we're gonna go back to that.
Get it right, you bastard. Eric Bana's looking at you like, hey, what the fuck?
Eric,
I was here first.
That was a bad.
Hey, you could do that Multiverse of Madness. Those three actors still exist.
Yep, definitely.
You can get Bana, though Norton would probably destroy the movie, but another guy who you hear is kind of a dick. Norton, Bana, and Ruffalo would be fantastic.
I actually like Norton as Banner.
No, he's a
Yeah.
great Hulk.
Yeah, I thought he was awesome. Like
I think
like
Ruffalo. I
better.
think Ruffalo just nailed it.
Yeah,
like he
owned it. Like
See, like, think about this. I think Edward Norton is a perfect Bruce Banner and a perfect Hulk. He's great in there. But I don't know if he would nail some of the scenes Ruffalo nailed in terms of interactions with other people. Like, I don't know if Norton and Robert Downey Jr. would have that thing that Ruffalo and Robert Downey Jr. have, or the Scarlett Johansson. Though I'm not sure if they work together. Scarlett Johansson kind of tryst they had together. I think Ruffalo is just really good at playing off of other people. I don't know if Norton is such a big kind of character where I don't know if he would have done that well.
I know, but he's such a.
He's great.
Actor. It's
great. It's almost like saying which Ferrari do you want, but it's like,
right.
I just think that Ruffalo is a more pleasing seasoning to this universe than I think Edward Norton would have been. As a solo film, yes, Edward Norton is fine, but Edward Norton in the Avengers, I'm not sure if it would work better than Ruffalo in the Avengers. To me, I don't know. I
honestly don't think it would have worked at all. I don't think that levity would have been there that we need. Like, I don't think that he has the,
because he does comedy. Edward Norton does Wes Anderson movies all the time. He has comedic chops. It's just,
look at what you just cited though. Like, that's like weird humor. That's like strange humor, and I don't. And that's the only reason it works, because the whole movie's like that. I'm not sure that, like, bouncing off other actors and like Ruffalo has, because when he gets mad, you believe it.
Right.
And when he gets like,
you see that darkness in Ruffalo, where like, oh shit.
He's got it down, man. Like, and his like ad-libbing with, like, especially RDJ.
You know what I think it is? I think when I look at Norton, I see, though he tries to hide it as this character, though again, prefaces, he's great as Bruce Banner, but there's something about Norton that is confident to me. In Ruffalo, there's no confidence, not in a good way. When he's playing Banner, you can just tell there is nothing about that guy that's confident at all, which is perfect for that role. When I see Norton play it, it's like, oh, he's kind of put upon, but he's going to be smarmy at some point. I never get that with Ruffalo, where he's just very like, I just want to be left alone. Please,
That's totally kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, man.
He's very. I think the quietness of Ruffalo, I think, is better. Where it's just like, there's that scene in. Again, I nitpick these little things in Avengers.
What's up, Stacey Morgan? Hey, Aisha. Later. We'll see you next time. Don't miss Friday for that script read. You got to be a part of it. I need to hear you talk like real deep and crazy.
There's that scene in the Avengers, the first one, where they're finally on the helicarrier, and they're all in the room, and because Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, he's always looking to escape, and there's no dialogue. They keep showing people like in the room, and you watch I keep saying Edward Norton, Ruffalo's character. He's looking around for the door. He's just trying to get out of the room. And it's like, oh, he nailed it, because Bruce Banner doesn't want to be in a trapped location with anybody.
No, and that's why he goes in the middle of the jungle, dude.
Exactly. So yeah, there's the scenes with him in the jungle with Scarlett Johansson where he tests her, and the scene in the helicarrier where he's looking for the door. Like, he like walks up the stairs and he turns and he sees a shield guard by the door, and he kind of like, oh shit, and like. It's almost like you're high and you see like a cop and like, oh fuck, I'm gonna walk away. like he does this little thing. I'm like, that's perfect Banner. I don't think Norton would have done as much of that little nuanced stuff.
Well, like, Ruffalo has like this weird nervous tick It's
yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Like, I like that.
He's not smarmy. Norton is smarmy, which is good. Again,
Sure.
As a solo Banner film, it's fine. But in terms of, you don't want smarmy Banner in that movie, in the Avengers movie, because you have Tony Stark already. So you just need a guy who's just like, just please, I look, guys, this is what it is, but I just want to. You need that. You need that kind of, please, guys.
I think Norton would make a great
He makes a great Reed Richards. Because he's just as smarmy as Reed Richards.
Ultimates Hulk.
Ultimates Hulk, sure. I really wanted him to play Reed Richards, though. Now I want Lakeith Stanfield to play Reed Richards because they got what's his name as Kang. Kang the Conqueror is the descendant of Reed Richards, so you're gonna have a black Reed Richards, I believe, or a black Sue Storm. One of those two things are happening. So I want Lakeith Stanfield to play Reed Richards, but if he didn't do that, then I
did the race thing with the Fantastic Four, though, with like the worst movie of all time.
No, they fucked it up. They had it where Sue Storm, Johnny was adopted or whatever. But I'm saying, because Kang is played by a black actor and Kang is related to Reed, you can now cast Reed as a black actor. And the fact that Reed's race is inconsequential to him.
Matter.
It's not really, it doesn't matter really, as what he could be Asian, he could be black. It doesn't matter. And on top of that, Reed Richards is as important of a character of any character that we've seen in the MCU.
He's seriously important. Like,
so if you're gonna, and I hate to say this, fill the void left by Chadwick Boseman, casting a black actor like a Lakeith Stanfield as Reed Richards, I think would do well.
That's a good point to bring up, man. Like, that's a good thing.
We just lost one of the greatest, in terms of human beings on the planet. We just lost him, and he was a centerpiece in the MCU in terms of a character and for the culture, one of the top black superhero. Now we need another one. So we're gonna need another one real soon.
Not another one. They have to recast him. He's a huge part of the
I don't think they're gonna recast him. There's no actor that you can think of that's going to want to fill those shoes. Not one.
No,
not one.
It's kind of like I mean, it's not the same, but it is kind of the same, like the Hugh Jackman situation. Like,
well, no. Listen, here's the difference. Hugh Jackman nailed Wolverine. He's perfect Wolverine. When you think of Wolverine, you think of Hugh Jackman.
Chadwick was a perfect Black Panther, man.
Like, right. But here's the thing that is why I don't think they're going to recast him. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther was perfect. Chadwick Boseman as Chadwick Boseman was fucking perfect. Who the fuck is gonna want to want to even put their performance against that guy? That guy was a superhero, and then he played a superhero in a movie.
He was dying of cancer and filming two of the biggest movies of all
and not telling nobody about it. Like, he would go to cancer things
like
and not tell. It's crazy.
Donating his fucking salary.
Who the fuck wants to follow that?
Like angel material and shit.
Who wants to Who wants to replace that? Who wants to follow that? That's why I think they're going to. In this is my opinion. I think they're going to fast track because in the comic books, Shuri becomes the Black Panther. I think they're going to fast track that now.
They have to.
And then again, in terms of the culture, we need another character in the MCU that, in terms of an actor, in terms of just showing that on screen, we need another one. And I think the one that you could pick right now, unless you're gonna go Magneto's is too bad. I think Reed Richards is where you would go.
Magneto's
if it was me,
hair, so like...
if it was me, I would cast Lakeith Stanfield as Reed Richards right now. Do it immediately right now, because he's a great actor. And you put a black actor in the role that is super important to the MCU, especially going forward.
Because we need Galactus, dude, and that's a huge part of Reed Richards' life.
And you're rebooting, and essentially you're trying to reboot Fantastic Four and do it right. Finally, imagine if you do it right the first time, and it's with a black Reed Richards.
It always trips me out that like Chris Evans was freaking Johnny Storm, dude. That shit always trips me out. Like, I go back and watch it, I'm like, what the fuck?
He was fine. Again, the first Fantastic Four movies are not great, but I mean, in terms of casting, I really didn't have a problem with it, other than maybe
they were
just
all right. Like, the first one was all right for its time.
Right, first time, but I mean, it wouldn't.
well.
Like, it's not Chris Evans' Johnny Storm, I have no problem with. I have no problem with Michael Chiklis's Benjamin Grimm. I don't even have a problem with Ian Gruffold as Reed. It's just the story's really bad. The direction is very meh. I don't even have a problem with Julian McMahon as Dr. Doom. He was fine. This fucked up Dr. Doom as a story wise. I didn't understand what the fuck they were doing that way. But yeah, I think if we're gonna reboot, and I think he might be doing this already. It might not be Lakeith Stanfield, but the fact that you cast a black actor as Kang, I think
but it's not going to happen.
Your hand.
Krasinski, I just know.
I know you want Krasinski.
No, I don't really have an opinion on it, but it's been so much beef about it. Like the two, Krasinski and Blunt.
But here's the thing: if you're gonna get Emily Blunt as Black Widow in a multiverse, then she's out as Sue Storm.
I know, but like, what's she gonna pick? Like a 2-second role in a film that's probably gonna be like one of the biggest films of all time, or a recurring role in several films.
What matters to her? We got to figure out what matters to her. Does she want to be a Joaquin Phoenix and not want to be tied down to a 5-picture deal over 10 years? Maybe she doesn't want to do that.
Well, she's already done like sequels. So.
Because whoever's getting cast in these roles, it's 5-picture. This is why I would love to have Lakeith Stanfield play Reed, but because he's a fucking like actor, like art, like an indie actor, I don't see him. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. Signing a 10-year, 5-picture deal with Marvel to play Reed Richards in multiple formats and all types of shit. I mean, that's what you're signing up for when you do these movies.
They're too old to sign 10-picture deals, though.
Who?
Like not whoever plays Reed Richards, because he gets old in the comics real fucking fast. But like Sue Storm, man, I don't know. Like
you just cast somebody in their late 20s. You're fine.
Late 30s already.
If you cast somebody at 28, they'll age into the role at 38. That's fine. Sue Storm is not in the comic book. She's not like super. Oh, she's a teenager. No. Sue Storm is like a woman. She's the first. They're the first family of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or first family of the Marvel Comics. So she's a maternal role anyway. So her being older doesn't matter to me. I don't really. Sure. I mean, that's what we would have cast Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt ain't no spring chicken. She's like 30-something years old. That's fine.
No, I know that's what my point is, and also she's gonna shoot the sequel to Live Die Repeat eventually, because I know that's in the.
God, I hope so. Jesus God.
It's been greenlit. That's a fucking movie that is like unsung, dude. Like it is one of the best.
It's one of the greatest, probably one of the most underrated sci-fi films of all time.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite sci-fi films of all time.
It's so fucking good. Like I that freaking Custom Play, I watched that. How many times did we watch that movie? Like 1,000,
a zillion times.
I don't remember ever being like this.
Nope.
I was never bored.
When you guys assigned it to me, I was fucking ecstatic. I was like, thank God.
It was so
thank
good.
God.
Like, I want to break this down. I just want to watch the little.
I want to watch every bit of this shit. I still like quote shit that I wrote down when I did the research for that movie about the kill all you need is kill shit. Like the way that movie's put together is so fucking good.
It is just amazing, man. Like
and think about this. This is probably one of the few.
We are totally jumping from one topic.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like it ain't no thing.
But that's if you think about Tom Cruise performances, that's probably one of the few you'll ever see him play a coward. Think about that. He never really plays that role ever, because in the beginning of the movie, he's a coward. At the end, he's a hero, but that's their arc.
That's the best arc, though. That's the hero.
It's fantastic.
Journey.
That's why I was like, "What? You're gonna
get
a nuanced Tom Cruise performance? You rarely ever get that. I mean, usually Ethan Hunt is just Ethan Hunt all the time. I love Ethan Hunt. I can't wait for Mission Impossible 7 or 6 or whatever the fuck number we're on right now. I don't care. But it's essentially we know what Ethan Hunt is. But this character in Live Die Repeat, it's like you start off, you're like, oh, you're a piece of shit, and at the end of the movie, you're like, oh, this guy is like, that's. Live Die Repeat has so much good. Live Die Repeat. I'm just call it All You Need Is Kill. All You Need Is Kill has so much great shit in it.
Or Edge of Tomorrow.
But yeah, I can't wait for them to do that. I don't know. But yeah, again, we got there because of Emily Blunt. But Emily Blunt, I don't know if she's
so hot in this movie too.
Or Krasinski. I don't know if Krasinski wants to. He's directing shit now. I don't know if he wants to sign a $25 million 10-picture because does he need to?
Probably not. They never give us.
He doesn't really need to. Quiet Place made $1 gajillion. They want to sign his ass long term as a director.
Yeah.
Probably what he wanted to do in the fucking first place. Do you think he wants to put on all that? Though Reed Richards is not super buff and all that shit, but it's a tasking thing to do a Marvel picture. It's a lot of your time. That's why Chris Evans was trying to get out, because he was like, man, I got to do a lot of shit. That's why Hugh Jackman had to get out. He's like, look, man, I got to eat food. I'm tired of eating chicken all the damn time.
Dude, that
I'm
shot
hungry.
right there of Emily Blunt like doing a push-up.
Oh,
smoking,
it's amazing,
man, smoking.
Amazing. Well, Emily Blunt is a badass. But again, yeah, if you've never seen Live, Die, Repeat, All You Need Is Kill, Edge of Tomorrow, whatever the fuck you want to call it, do yourself a favor. Watch that movie.
The trilogy of names.
And the making of the movie and the manga is almost better than the movie. And the movie's fantastic. Is this the making of the movie where he Tom Cruise challenged the stunt crew to put on the mech suit faster than him. So they're all putting the suit on, and originally it took 3 hours, and it took like 20 minutes because they're all trying to keep up with Tom. That's some crazy. I mean, that's crazy shit going on with the movie, man.
Dude, that's what I love about Tom Cruise, though.
He's a crazy person, but there's not.
Who cares?
He leaves it all on the field. He leaves it all on the field.
Like, everybody loves working with him in flicks. He owns the flick. Like, when he gets into it, even if he knows it sucks, he's in it 100%.
Right. He's the anti Bruce Willis. He does not phone in much of anything.
He does not phone it in at all. Like, and I mean, with Oblivion, my favorite part of that movie is the fact that he built that fucking bubble ship with the crew. You know, I
that's another one. Where the fuck is Top Gun? Where is my Top Gun? God damn it!
Oh shit, that is another one, man.
I forgot about Top Gun.
Yeah, because that shit'll never come out.
Never. It's never gonna come out.
The Mav is like flying off into the
I literally forgot that movie was supposed to come out July.
Yeah, like, dude, it's so sad.
I'm so mad. I want my Tom Cruise.
Mike's
want my Tom Cruise.
Emily hanging out of an airplane. I know, man. Like, but the bubble ship, dude, that's another thing. Like,
oh yeah,
it's
the bubble ship is the precursor to Top Gun, because that's the same director.
Man, I forget his name, man. The dude that did Tron.
Yeah, Joseph Kosinski.
I love his freaking style.
He's great.
Absolutely love his style and his music.
He's a great visual director.
Daft Punk and shit. And the people that worked with Daft Punk on the score, it was great.
Who's directing the new Tron movie? I forgot. Did they say who's directing?
They're doing a new Tron movie?
Yeah, I forgot.
Breaking news.
No, this came out like a couple weeks ago, but I can't remember who was doing it. I know it's not Kosinski. It's somebody else, and it's gonna bother me now. But yeah, they're gonna do another one. But I think it has nothing to do. I don't know if it has Garrett Hedlund.
I wanted to know what happened. God
yeah, I want to know what happened with Olivia Wilde and everybody.
Yes, she's
but
my she's been my screensaver for like 4 years, dude.
Tron 3. Let me see. Hold on. It's Tron 3 release date. Gareth. No, that can't be right. Oh, Gareth Davis? Who the fuck is Gareth Davis? Oh, it's Jared Leto. Jared Leto's supposed to be in it.
Yeah. Jared Leto.
Yeah.
No, man. Fuck.
But they don't have a director yet. But it's Gareth Davis is the front runner.
Jared Leto is like, after the Joker, he's on my shit list of actors.
So I guess you're not looking forward to Morbius.
Actually, I am. I forgot about that. Sorry. All right, I take it back. I take it back.
I mean, it's no shame on Jared Leto, but Morbius is a shitty character to me. I'm not a huge Morbius fan. So.
Oh no! I just like vampire shit, dude.
I mean, he's not even a vampire, really. He sucks blood with his fucking hands.
He's a here. This has been my screensaver, dude, for like, I don't know, since 2015. I love it. I just love that image. I'm like a huge fan of Tron, dude.
Oh, dude, the visuals are. Yeah, if you're a huge fan of Tron,
I love Tron.
Again, I would recommend. I've recommended these guys on this stream before. Corridor Crew took Tron Legacy and the original Tron, and they compared it CGI wise. And then recently, I think today or yesterday, they remade the motorcycle scene from the first Tron in a day with their computers, and then they upgraded the scene. You should, if you're a Tron fan, I would recommend looking it up.
Shoot the link.
Let's Google Corridor. Let's type Corridor Crew Tron. It'll come up. There's two videos.
Give me a sec, man. I gotta whiz, dude. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
In a world
where bladders fill with beer, urine is inevitable.
Well, this gives me an opportunity to plug my show that I'm currently on. I'm on the Simplistic Reviews podcast. You can find it at simplisticreviews.net. We just did our Halloween October show where I had to do Freddy Krueger's voice. We did the scene from Glengarry Glen Ross, but with movie monsters, and I was Freddy Krueger in Leatherface. We also did we did a sketch where we did the Scream scene from the first Scream with Drew Barrymore, and I was Drew Barrymore and the Ghostface guy, which is weird. And we're October 17th, we're doing a live movie commentary marathon, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. We're watching 8 movies straight. Speaking of No Bladder, we'll be watching those, and the movies are a surprise to me. 3 of them are. There's 6 of them are. I picked 3. My co-host Justin Plizzi picked 3. The other co-host Matt picked 3. So we're going to be surprised to see which movies they're all Halloween based. One of them has Chuck Norris. That's a little teaser for you. One of them has Chuck Norris in them, and yes, Chuck Norris was in a Halloween movie. Yeah. Think about that. Chuck Norris fighting the minions of hell. Think about that. We're going to be watching that as a commentary. That's October 17th. And that's what we'll be doing for Halloween. I'm not a huge Halloween guy, but we like to at least spice it up. I
definitely want to see this, man. I can't obviously be there the whole day, but I want to be there for a little bit.
Oh, you want to pop in there? Pop in there.
Hell yeah. Well, you only tagged me 18,000 times.
Hey, look, I don't control the social media of our...
oh, that wasn't you?
That was not me.
Oh shit, man! I just kept getting tag after tag. I'm like, okay, I get it.
That was not. That's not me. That is not me. I know. I texted you because we need to have ad space. So I was like, yo, give me your miscast ad because we need time to pee. So we needed some ads so we can all take a break in the middle to pee.
Dude, Ganna says, oh wait. Oh yeah, we gotta do a gang mukbang on DJ's channel. Huh?
I think we did the thing I'm proud of the last show we just did is that other than the Freddy Krueger, Glengarry Glen Ross sketch we did, it was Justin did a thing where I was so proud of it because Justin lives in Palm Springs, and I don't know if you guys know this, California's on fire. So we did a thing where we call into Justin, who lives in Palm Springs at the time, and he's telling us how it is, like a live report, but I just embedded a little flame noise under him as he's talking. So every time he talks, you just hear crackling flames. It's nice. I'm so proud of it because this sounds like he's literally by a barbecue.
Dude, that sucks too. I was in Palm Springs in 2016 for the desert trip for 3 days. It was like a little Woodstock with Paul McCartney and freaking just every amazing band you can possibly think of from the days of yore. Fucking Pink Floyd and shit. It was a really nice city, man.
Oh yeah, he loves it there.
Burning.
It's on fire though.
Yeah, that sucks. It was super dry though. I get it. It was half desert and half tumbleweed and shit.
He shows me pictures and I'm like, is there grass anywhere in this vicinity? But yeah.
That sucks, man. It's a horrible thing.
Now, is it what's the truth behind it being started by a pregnancy, like a gender reveal party? Is that what really started this fire?
Who knows, dude? It only takes one spark, a lightning bolt, a dumbass throwing a stick on fire into the forest,
a dumbass throwing a stick. The American
seriously,
way.
You don't know. It could be somebody kicked some coals out of a freaking grill or something. Who the hell knows?
This is why I would never move to California. And I always
oh, but
hear
we'll
this.
live in the hurricane central of the universe with the lightning strike
again,
capital.
we have hurricanes and then dumb people. They have fires, mudslides, earthquakes, smog, traffic, gangs.
Yeah.
It's just Jesus Christ,
but
man.
We have the Florida men. So
we have rednecks, racists, and hurricanes. But that's kind of
lightning. We have the lightning strikes.
Lightning is not lightning, schmitning, whatever.
Dude, you know how many times I've been right next to lightning hitting since I've lived here?
I'm not going to jinx myself. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Great Outdoors where the guy keeps getting struck by lightning.
Every 5 seconds, wow! Holy shit, my ears.
I've luckily been away from. I've had lightning strike close to me, but not enough to when I have people from out of state come down here and they see lightning, the lightning we
it's
experience,
lightning
it's like it's like watching somebody like a doe, like, oh my god, like it's like this is normal, it's fine. It's like 30 miles away.
Numb to it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's dangerous.
Freak out, like, we gotta run. I'm like, it's like literally like 30 miles away. It's fine, we're fine. No, the light is lighting up. It's like, no, we're good. We're fine.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that we're in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, we literally are.
I know, we literally are.
Part of
or in the Caribbean, and no one like when you say South Florida, people don't put that together.
Yes.
But that's the facts.
Again,
man.
this is like the third thing that I mean, again, I will take hurricane because I can. If you stock up, you're fine with a hurricane. Okay, unless it's like a Category 5, and then you're dealing with the finger of God. But that's a rare occurrence. Lightning, just stay inside, or you can get a warning when lightning comes. You can kind of gauge when it's going to happen. There's no recovery or running from an earthquake, William. That's it. You're fucking dead. So even if you're in a helicopter, the vibration will knock you out of the fucking sky.
Yeah, there's no warning.
There is no warning. There's no running. That's it. I cannot deal with that. I can go to Publix for a hurricane. I can't go to Publix when the earth sucks me into its bosom, bro. That's the end.
Yeah, we're in a disaster area of the universe, but we do get like time to prepare for it.
You can run, you can drive away, you have options. There is no options
except
when your
Florida
entire
man,
neighborhood's on fire.
But you don't have any warning for the Florida man. When he wants to eat your fucking face, he's gonna eat your face.
There's a zombie coming at you. You know how to deal with a zombie. You got AMC. Just but I mean, I can't deal with the sinking into the center of the universe. I don't.
Oh, that shit's going down, man. All of that, like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I was on this show or like Freaky Friday or some other show. Like that asteroid that's coming. It's the size of a car.
Yeah, we're all gonna get hit by an asteroid. This is Bruce. Speaking of Bruce Willis,
yeah,
Armageddon is happening right as we speak.
But it's not gonna hit and like blow up like a nuclear bomb. It's gonna hit right in the perfect spot in Yellowstone and make that big ass volcano erupt. And we're all gonna.
It's gonna be like the domino. It's gonna be like the domino that knocks over everything else.
Yes.
It's like, oh,
exactly.
We're okay. We didn't have any. Oh God, oh no.
That is exactly what's gonna happen.
It's the domino effect.
Yeah, and then what's gonna come out of there is War of the Motherfucking Worlds. Like all these little robot creatures, fuckers are gonna like come out.
Jesus.
And lizard people and shit. It's gonna be madness, man. Then we'll find out
You've
that
been
like
watching too much Race to Witch Mountain, I think.
Oh no! Then we'll find out all the freaking deities all exist, like Yahweh and like Baba Gadesh and
are we
freaking
living in
Allah.
Flash Gordon? Is this Flash Gordon?
They're all gonna come out and like be like these giant titans, and Zeus will be hurling fucking lightning bolts at them and shit. Like, they'll be like, "Thank you for freeing us, you little car-sized asteroid." Then everybody will start worshiping 2020 and shit. Like,
oh God!
It'll be like they'll change the time code to like 0, and then it'll be like after 2020 and before
Holy
2020.
Jesus, an asteroid's gonna open the gates of hell. This is what you're telling me.
Everybody in the chat's like, tornadoes are a bitch.
Tornadoes suck. Hurricanes have tornadoes in them, so I'm with you. I've experienced tornadoes. They're bad, but again, you have at least time. It might not be a lot of time, but you have time. Earthquake, there is no time. It's just gonna happen, bro. That's the end.
Yeah, and the earthquake will end up being like Kronos, like and Atlas fighting over the like
gods of war. You're gonna need fucking read the book, boy. You know,
it'll be the hand that comes out in Cabin in the Woods. It's like we'll see the sequel in real time.
Holy shit! It's gonna be Zeus himself. It's like, I've given you enough. You've lived a long enough time, humans.
Humans,
ruined this planet. I've seen Utopia. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't been on this show for a while. Look, here's a little PSA for all you motherfuckers out there. Okay, I'm sorry I'm cursing, but I'm very angry. All right, do yourself a favor. Do not watch the Amazon version of Utopia. Watch the British UK version of Utopia and ignore the Amazon version of Utopia. It is the worst adaptation of anything that I've ever seen, and I've seen some bad adaptations. I've seen Transformers. Yes, that's an adaptation. I've seen some things.
That's pretty bad.
It is so. It's like they cut if Utopia, the UK show, was a person, they neutered it. Like, and I mean in the most graphic sense, like like 7, like John Doe neutered it, and we're reading it a biblical verse or something. It's so bad compared to the UK version. So bad.
It's cray.
Instead of, in terms of everything, writing, acting, cinematography, music.
Holy shit, dude.
Bad. If you watch, I will give you this challenge. Watch the first episode of the UK version, then watch the first episode of the American version. It's like 2 different fucking shows. Other than the characters have the same names, it's 2 different fucking shows. They use source music on the American version. There's a score for the UK version, a iconic score. So yeah, it's just. I watched like 3 episodes. You know, I was telling Greg, I was like, I'm a completist. If I start something, I try and finish it. I turned it off after episode 4. I'm like, I'm done. I cannot get through this anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna be done with Stargirl after they go to the CW. That's for fucking sure.
You didn't finish it? I finished that whole first season.
I still have like 2 episodes left.
Oh yeah, it ended. But it has a Lord of the Rings type ending. Like, is this the end? Oh no, okay.
Oh,
is this the end? Oh no, is this the end? It's like very.
No, CW bought the show though from the parent company, and I'm done. I can't.
Get ready, because I think all that shit's going to HBO Max anyway.
No, CW. Oh, didn't you hear, dude? Like CW just like canceled a whole fuck ton of their shows, like all the DC shit.
Did they cancel Stargirl?
Supergirl's done. No,
Supergirl I know is done.
Supergirl's done. Stargirl's going over. Legends is probably done.
Is Legends done? Are you sure Legends is done?
Yeah, it's the next one on the chopping block.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So they're moving everything over to like. Did we talk about this last week?
I wasn't here last week, so you guys might have talked about it.
No, you were here last week.
No, I wasn't. I was at work. I remember.
Last week?
Yeah, last week I wasn't here.
No shit. God damn. If 2020 was my memory.
Yeah. But no, I didn't. I know they said that they might like swallow up all the DC content onto HBO Max because they need programming for HBO Max. But
they're doing big budget shit. They're planning on spending like Game of Thrones style budgets on the DC shows. One of them, which is Batman, a Batman TV.
Oh, the Gotham City show, the Gotham show that we should have got before. That's not Gotham.
Yeah, Batman Year One. It's
yeah,
what it is.
Which everybody wanted Gotham to be, and then it's like, nope, we're zany as fuck. Woo! It's like, nope, I'm out. Oh, if Matt Reeves is like overseeing that, I'm excited. But if he's not, is he over? Okay,
yeah.
then I'm excited.
It's his thing.
Good, then I'm excited for that because that's awesome. What I wanted Gotham to be. I was like, I'll watch a show with young Commissioner Gordon and a gritty, like Law and Ordery type of show. Oh no, it's not. It's fucking like
no, man. I
a zany '60s fucking romp.
I tried to watch like the whole first season and I couldn't get through it. Like I did the same thing with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it at least got good after like the 8th episode. Gotham to me never got good. Like everybody's like, oh, you have to watch the 2nd season. I'm like, dude, I couldn't make it through the first fucking season. And I don't even care about these people. Like you're talking about like a whole Batman world and you're not putting Batman in it. I'm not down with that, dude. Like, I'm just not like, and then you're gonna make him a little kid and like, fuck off.
What about this? Aren't they? Wait. Isn't CW making that Superman Lois show or Lois and Superman show?
Yeah, so they're getting rid of the Arrowverse pretty much, but they're taking pieces of the Arrowverse and creating new shows. So they got like Lois and Clark, basically, which is what that is.
Is Greg Berlanti out? Is it still him?
No, it's still him. Supergirl's out, and they're retconning the whole Supergirl story so that it's more Superman. And then they're Legends, I know, is on the chopping block, so it's got like maybe one more season left, and then
it's got a good run anyway. Legends is probably
I love Legends
because it's in syndication area right now. I think.
Legends knows it's campy and it breaks the fourth wall, and I love that shit.
Yeah, it's great. It's the only show I think for the Arrowverse that was consistently entertaining.
Yeah. And they've been like trading out like main actors like Doctor Who, so fuck
right.
Like even if I'm not gonna be sad that it's not on, like because they just have constantly like broken.
Sometimes you need a show to have a good. I prefer when a show like again I always go to Mr. Robot or even Justified, when you have a good run where you're like, okay, 4 seasons, great beginning, great middle, great end.
Yep.
You don't need any more. I'm good.
No,
Thank
man,
you.
that's the great part. Like that is a perfect long form run.
Right.
Like, you take it from beginning to end. You give everybody exactly what they want. I hate filler episodes.
Like Supernatural that run, and I love
fucking
Supernatural,
hate
but
them.
Jesus,
Like,
that's been on the air since I was a baby.
It has, and I'm depressed. I haven't watched the last season yet, and I'm depressed because I don't want to watch it because I really fucking love that show.
I love everybody involved. It's been. They should have ended it like 10 years ago.
Every freaking other episode is a filler episode. It's so annoying. Like, oh, we're gonna go kill more vampires, and you know what they do when they have a filler episode? They tone them down to like 0 power level. Yeah. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't even believe the filler episode. Like, I mean, he's fighting fucking God in the last one, and he's getting his ass kicked by a fucking vampire in this one. I can't follow this shit. Like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah.
If you took Supernatural and took all the filler episodes out, it would probably be like 4 seasons.
Yeah. Again, we've talked about this before. American TV needs to adopt the format of UK TV where you have like instead of 23 episodes. I think Netflix is starting to do this and Amazon Prime is starting to do this. Give me like 8 to 11 solid, strong episodes. Get rid of all that filler bullshit. You cut your budget in half by doing this. You have way more time to shoot stuff because you're not only making 11 episodes. It's way better than having 23 episodes. You're just driving in a circle at that point. What are you doing?
And you don't need to see it every freaking week, dude. It's ridiculous. Like I would totally. I swear to God, man. I'd rather binge watch everything. Right. I can't stand the way that I haven't even.
I don't like how they're doing The Boys. The Boys is pissing me off because I gotta wait. I hate that shit.
I haven't even started it because I'm not doing it.
Just wait, bro. Because I know what they're trying to do because they want you to like, hey, talk about it every week. But it's like
they don't want you to cancel your membership.
I like this season. It's just the way it ends. It's like it's not a week to week show. That's a bingeable show. Where it's like not saying it's not good enough to be a week to week. It's just like at the end of every episode, I gotta wait. It's like it just makes me irritated. Maybe because I'm greedy.
Like Stargirl was a week to week. I didn't give a shit. You know, like if
I can just forget about it and move on.
Yeah, like it was. Hey M, holy shit! How are you doing? Welcome to Movie Madness Talk Tuesday. And it's all at the end. We've got 11 minutes left. It's always a pleasure to see you, though, Em. Hey, Ganna's here, too, man. You guys, what's up? Yeah, but, like, you know, filler episodes can kiss my ass. My mom, on the other hand, is the opposite. She doesn't like the Prime episodes and only likes the ones that end and begin in the same episode.
She doesn't like long story arcs, like season-long arcs. She likes the Law and Order-y type of format.
Yeah, she likes it's like so. She loves Supernatural, but she likes the ones where they fight the vampires. I like the ones where they get to the point of the damn season.
You like the long story. Like I binged Ratchet. I watched the whole season of Ratchet, and it's one long arc, and it was just long enough because like near the final episode, I was like, okay. Where else are we going here? Oh, it's in. I didn't know how many episodes there were. I was just watching them to wait. Usually, when I watch Netflix, I'll kill it in a day. And if I start watching your show, and I'm like, oh God, how many more episodes? And I have to look. And right about the time I was going to look, it was the last episode. That's where you got to be. You should never have me looking down, going, how many more episodes? 10 more episodes? Oh, fuck.
I know, right? Like that happens sometimes in a lot of Netflix shows. So, like, I just did the Last Airbender thing in Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Last Airbender, I wasn't scrolling down. I was, like, really interested.
Airbender is amazing.
Yeah, I was super interested in character development and stuff like that, and I never felt like I was, like, getting led astray. I mean, maybe there was, like, 1 or 2 filler episodes, but they were okay enough where I wasn't like, oh, this is bullshit.
Right.
Korra, though, I'm like, damn, man.
Here's the thing about Korra.
Like I don't even care about half the people.
There are so few likable characters on that show.
That's what it is. I'm like, there's no character development where I'm like interested in the people, and I'm like, there's way too much.
It's a very, and I know we always lean into this every fucking show I'm on. It's very sequels trilogy-esque where we want to see Luke, Leia, and Han together and having fun, and when you don't get that. So when you're watching the Korra one, you're like, you want to see you
can't see
when I
Aang
heard
because he has to be
when I
dead.
first heard they were making a sequel to Avatar, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to see Sokka and Korra. Is that Korra? Sokka and Katara and Aang together again. No, they're dead. It's like fuck.
And
who are you gonna give me instead? They better be just as entertaining. They're not.
They're like
are the villains interesting?
Cheap
Not
shadows
really.
They're cheap shadows of the original characters.
I mean, Aang's son, played by J.K. Simmons, is like a
terrible.
dick.
Yeah, he's terrible. Like I can't.
It's like the only likable character is the friend of the guy that likes Korra. What is his name? I forget his name. He's like an earthbender or something. I forget.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about though.
That guy. He's the only one that I like likable. Everybody else is an asshole. They're
I got halfway through it and I watched YouTube highlight videos where they just like mashed them all together, like just the good shit. So because I was like, I can't watch this whole season.
And the way they do her character is like she's like made unlikable like on purpose. She's like she's Anakin Skywalker. She's just like, fuck it, I'm running and I'm not listening to your fucking advice. She's it's like Aang was not that. Aang was very, and I know they want to differentiate the two. It's just like, give me somebody to like. I spend so much time with this character that is so unlikable. Why? Who else? Give me, okay, if you're gonna make Korra unlikable, give me her a character with her that's likable.
It's more than that. Like they midichlorian the motherfucking shit.
Oh my god, they midichlorian.
So
have you finished it?
I saw that part. Like that they told you like what is going on with the bending, and
you're a lucky son of a bitch. I had to sit through all of those episodes.
No fucking way. Like
I sat through it. I had to wash over me, William. I had to sit in there and take it.
I was getting pissed because I love Airbender, and this was like pissing me off. Like,
and Airbender had likable characters,
especially the end. The last episode.
Think about,
oh my god!
Think about the characters that are likable on the original Airbender. Aang. If you don't like Aang, fuck him. Sokka. If you don't like him, fuck him. Katara. If you don't like her, fuck her. Toph. If you don't like her, fuck her. Then you got the fucking what's his name? Uncle Zuko's uncle. Likable as shit. There's so many characters you can. Zuko himself. Jet. There's so many characters in the original Avatar that are likable. Sokka's girlfriend, the girls with the fans and the face paint. I forget their names.
Oh, I forget what they are, but they're great, man.
You can go at multiple places where you're like, wow, I like this world so much.
Well, they had great arcs, man. They had like hero's journeys. Each character had a hero's journey, man. They were all like,
name me the likable characters in Korra, because it's not Korra. You can just eliminate her immediately. She's not likable. Put her away. Who else you got?
You don't have anybody, and honestly, like even the characters that are older,
the farting little boy that farts the farting Airbender little kid. I guess he's likable. I guess
even your original characters that you wanted to see the whole time anyway suck.
Yeah, Zuko is barely there, and he's like, whatever. And Toph,
I'm not a fan,
is that Toph's daughter? She's kind of like meh.
Toph's like which one? She's got like 4 or some shit.
The one that's in the
one that
police
maybe
chief
isn't
or whatever.
hers, or is like who is it? Taka maybe or something.
I forget her name again. I literally forgot their names because I hate all of them. I don't like any of these characters. I mean,
I was okay like with the characters like for a second, and then I got mad at the show, and then I watched like the last 3 episodes, and then I watched like a amalgamation of the whole thing. When I saw the last 3 episodes, I was like, "This is bullshit." You're gonna the fucking shit out of it. Like I can't. Like
you're gonna lose a lot of me when your main character, and I think Tony Stark is probably the only one that's the exception to this rule. And because he's no, I wouldn't even say that because he's not stupid.
Oh, later, Pia. Always a pleasure. I'll see you Friday. Have a good time editing, and hope you're safe and everything. Awesome new name. I hope this one sticks.
But you're always going to lose me when your main character is impetuous. Tony Stark is impetuous, but he's also prepares. Korra just runs headlong into bullshit, doesn't follow any advice, fucking gets pissed at people for trying to give her advice, never apologizes. It's like, fuck, what the fuck? I don't like you now. Because if I compare it to an impetuous person, which Tony Stark is an impetuous person, but he builds like 59 suits because he's always trying to prepare for the worst. So at least I can't say he's completely impetuous because he's trying to be prepared. Core doesn't give a fuck. I'll just win. No, listen to fucking everybody around you telling you not to do this thing. So after she's gone, the title character is bad. Who else I got? I got her mentor, who's also impetuous and mean. And just, I was like, wait, this guy's Aang's kid? What the fuck did Aang do to this guy? Why he's such an asshole?
That's the other thing I don't like. I don't like their backstories that they gave them for the future of the show that we actually loved. Like, so, like,
it's very Last Jedi, where Luke's a dick. Leia makes silly decisions.
Yeah,
Han doesn't give a fuck. He regressed completely. It's just like, what do we do? What is this? What happened?
I don't know. You know, I'm glad they're not doing this in the Netflix shit. You know,
Then they lose the guys, the creators of the first the series or whatever, the DiMartino or whatever his name is.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Friday on the Freaky Friday Call-In Frenzy show, we will be doing a script reading. I haven't picked it yet, but it's definitely going to happen, and it might become a thing. I used to do that with the chat, and it was a lot of fun. So this time we'll do it with like movie shit. It'll be still fun. But hey, guys, I got like 2 minutes, so that's enough time to say goodbye. It's been a pleasure, DJ. Always a freaking pleasure.
No problem.
We went out angry though this time.
I'm sorry, you brought up Korra, man. I fucking hate it. I haven't seen that show since it was on. It's so angering. Oh, I had to watch Aang, the original series, to wash that bitter taste out of my mouth.
Oh, dude, that's why I didn't want to finish watching it, because I didn't want it to ruin my. I literally didn't want to like get it seeped into my head like that.
Like, this is the world we're living in. It's like, nah, I'm good.
So yeah, you know, I'm super excited about the new Netflix live action version. It looks really fucking awesome.
So, I hope it's good.
I have high hopes for it. I mean, a lot of people are talking it up, so we'll see. And it's gonna be like ethnically correct. So
yeah, hopefully they remember to have that thing that Shyamalan forgot, which was joy. There was joy in the series.
Aang, dude. Like,
Sokka there was comic relief.
Yeah,
there was
Sokka.
Fun, adventure, not, I guess I'm the Avatar. Fucking hell.
You sons of bitches. All right, everybody. Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming to another episode of the freaking Movie Madness Talk Tuesday. Again, I am your host, William Davis Moore. This is my co-host, DJ Valentine of Simplistic Reviews. Check him out on YouTube. And don't forget, October 17th, that he will be doing a Marathon of Madness. You want to plug that real quick?
October 17th, we'll be doing a 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. movie commentary marathon, in which probably one or three of us will die.
That sounds fun.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yeah. Oh. All right, everybody. Be safe. Stay away from freaking invisible diseases. Wear your mask. Social distance. We love you. Much love. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I'm a dream champion.